Good afternoon, welcome to the Manor for Oxford United against Middlesbrough. The formalities completed, the mascot leaving the field at the moment. Ian Moore. United will be kicking from left to right in the first half against a Middlesbrough side generally reckoned to be too good to be in the 18th place in Division 2, which is the spot they occupy at this point in the season. Oxford United come back to the Manor fresh after a 2-1 victory at Bradford last weekend, but they'll be hoping for a decent performance in front of their own supporters. United haven't won at home since the beginning of January. The referee for today's match is Mr. Peter Folks from Clacton-on-Sea. The linesman with the red flag is Mr. P. Cox, and with the yellow trim flag, Mr. R.W. Hodgett. It's United to kick off. Mark Steen plays it back to Lewis, Durnin, Simpson, and then Jimmy Phillips, wearing number 3 for United this afternoon. The ball headed away by Mowbray. Number 4 for United, Mickey Lewis. John Durnin playing his first match back at the Manor after suspension. Foster away, looking for Steen. Mowbray again. Robbie Mustoe with a chance to run forward, but a good challenge from Nicky Mohan. Throw in to be taken by Gary Smart. It's a bit gusty out there. The wind will play tricks, particularly in the midfield. Slaven, good challenge by Mickey Lewis, and Mclaren comes forward. United starting with great purpose. A good shot from Mclaren, and only just a couple of inches wide. Steve Mclaren, not known for his shooting, but from 30 yards out there certainly gave an early test to Stephen Pears, and the bounce seemed to slightly confuse Pears, but the former Manchester United keeper clears forward, right-footed. Lewis forward for United to Steen, score of the winner at Bradford last Saturday. The other scorer, Mustoe, now in possession. Smart forward, looking for Durnin. And Simon Coleman just allows the ball to run back to Pears. Middlesbrough were without a game last Saturday due to FA Cup involvement from the team they were due to play against, so they should be refreshed after a 2-week break. Mike Ford still playing in the heart of defence in place of the injured Kerry Evans. He tries to set up Steen. The ball runs out of play. It's a throw into Middlesbrough. Tony Mowbray will leave the ball for the number 2 for Middlesbrough this afternoon, Gary Parkinson, to take. Parkinson looks forward, looks for the number 9 in bed, headed away by Ford. Mclaren can't keep the ball in play, so another throw in to Boro. Kerr, slightly risky work. Now Mohan. Slaven scored against United earlier this season. The ball played forward, and that's a foul by Mike Ford on Ian Baird. So a free kick midway inside the United half. A large following from Teesside, and very vocal as well. So a free kick for Middlesbrough men behind this one. Number 8 is Paul Kerr. Mark Proctor also looking like he might strike this one. In fact, it's left for Parkinson. It went straight through the United defence, but gathered by Paul Key. It's quite a dull afternoon here in Oxford, but quite mild, about 10 degrees centigrade. But the wind is the main factor this afternoon. The ball played forward by Mclaren, looking for Steen to chase. Cleared away by Gary Parkinson. So a throw into United. Jimmy Phillips, the man on the far side, to take it. Gets it back from Mclaren, and a good forward run from Jimmy Phillips. Steen looking to run outside him. A foul though on Jimmy Phillips, committed by Gary Parkinson. And now the United fans, as asked, get behind the team. Paul Simpson to take this free kick. Steve Foster and Mike Ford have gone up for it. Ball played in by Simpson. Foster trying to get ahead in. Steen! Well, you would, as they say, have put your mortgage on that one. 5 minutes gone. A glorious opportunity falling to Mark Steen, about 4 yards out. And that one just inches high of Stephen Pear's goal. A glorious opportunity for Oxford United to prove that their form can be continued at home as well as away from home. A good header from Baird, picked up by Phillips. Foster. Played forward to Durnin. In support is Lewis. Mustoe also has gone up. Now Gary Smart for United. The ball played through to Robbie Mustoe. Mustoe, though, cannot get behind the attentions of Simon Coleman. And it's a goal kick to Middlesbrough. Well, there have been 17 matches between United and Middlesbrough, but Oxford have only won 4 games, 2 at the Manor and 2 at Ayresome Park. Interestingly, these teams never been paired against each other in cup competition. Paul Key, signed from Ards and retaining his place in the United side, despite the fitness of Alan Judge. Durnin looking for Mustoe. Good work from Robbie Mustoe. Coleman picked up on the far side. This is Parkinson. Kerr. Baird. That should be easy meat for Steve Mclaren. The wind, though, does cause some problems. And now Durnin can capitalise on a mistake by Nicky Mohan, but Mohan does very well indeed to rectify his error. Smart to Mustoe. Good turn by Robbie Mustoe. Inside to Steen. Tried to set up Robbie Mustoe for a shooting opportunity, but Pears quickly off his line. Right start from Oxford United. It's been a much talked about item about what is the problem with United at home. This is in bed. Good challenge from Foster. The general diagnosis seems to be that teams come to the Manor and shut up shop and don't come at United. Middlesbrough seem to be doing that at the moment, which will certainly please the Oxford management. Proctor, Parkinson. Mustoe loses out to Davenport, but it's a throw into United. Gary Smart, again the man's take. Durnin. Coleman plays it forward, picked up by Baird. Lewis, Foster. Flag stays down. Coleman with the header. Mustoe forward, Coleman again. Play on, says the referee. Davenport. A good dummy by Baird. Baird went tumbling past Foster, but certainly Ian Baird had no chance of getting to the ball. Offside. The culprit, Bernie Slaven and Tony Mowbray. Mike Ford. Phillips. Flag very, very late against John Durnin. So a free kick to Middlesbrough. Tony Mowbray to take. The captain thumbs the ball forward, looking for Baird. Foster underneath that one, a sound header. The wind causing problems for Mclaren. Foster away again. A strong wind in favour of Middlesbrough, it seems, in this first half. Mclaren, a superb ball to Simpson. Parkinson, though, does well. Now Paul Kerr. Foster, offside against Steen. The only real chance of the match so far falling to Mark Steen after 5 minutes. Free kick against Ian Baird, a foul on Phillips. Mike Ford to take this free kick. 15 yards inside his own half. Plays it forward, left-footed, but again the ball held up in the wind. Ford's header, then Smart. Good challenge from Coleman. Slaven to Davenport. Good challenge by Lewis on Slaven. Mustoe back to Foster. Ford. Phillips. Good work from Jimmy Phillips. Comes away from Baird and plays the ball out to the far side, looking for Simpson. Simpson brought down by Gary Parkinson. The way the ball was being held up by the wind, it seemed certain that Simpson would certainly get to the ball before it crossed the byline. And with only one man marking Durnin and Steen in the 6-yard box, Gary Parkinson perhaps lucky that the referee took no further action other than to award an indirect free kick against him. Free kick then to United. Simpson. Steen tried to flick it on. Headed away only as far as Lewis. Now Ford. Smart. Lewis is onside, but the ball this time carries over the byline and a goal kick to Middlesbrough. Stephen Pears, who went on loan to Middlesbrough whilst at Old Trafford. He started, of course, at Old Trafford as an apprentice for Manchester United, but he in fact made his league debut for Middlesbrough. Lewis forward, Durning giving chase. Mowbray manages to get the ball back to Stephen Pears, who eventually signed in 1985 for Middlesbrough for £80,000. Foster with the header. Picked up by Simpson. Now Phillips, the left full back. 4 goals this season. Durnin into Mclaren. Now Simpson. We've seen much improvement from Paul Simpson in recent months. Simpson does well, skips round Kerr. Out to Durnin. Durnin, though, loses out to Brennan. The ball played forward by Parkinson. Foster away with the outside of his foot. Brennan, Mowbray, and back to Stephen Pears. In fact, only made 4 appearances for Manchester United, Stephen Pears, but an experience I'm sure he was very happy with, playing for Manchester United. Steen, thumped away by Mowbray. Phillips gets the better of Baird, and then Ford clears up the loose ends, gets it back to Paul Key. Looking for an Irish cap, the former Ards man. But Northern Ireland don't actually have a scheduled full international until the beginning of September. Steen for United, looking to thread the ball through to Robbie Mustoe. Slaven controls well. Smart though steps in as Slaven slips. Foster to Ford. Mike Ford urging Simpson on, but the ball in fact ends up behind Simpson and in the crowd on the far side of the field in the Osler Road stand. Mowbray plays the ball forward. The pick-up play again, Foster. Mike Ford plays the ball through, looking for Steen. Gary Smart. Again, Steen the target. Tussling with Coleman. Coleman does well. Lewis picks it up for United. Slaven. Davenport. Chipped forward by Proctor. Baird. Slaven. Superb ball from Brennan. Looking for Paul Kerr, but slightly overhit. Throw in to United. Simpson asked to give chase to that one. A risky back pass by Tony Mowbray. If the wind wasn't so strong, I feel sure that, in fact, an own goal would have been on the cards. Phillips forward, looking for Durnin this time. And again, a back pass from Tony Mowbray, which this time is easier for Stephen Pears. Cheers go up as Slaven attacks the Cuckoo Lane end of the ground where the Middlesbrough fans are situated. Forward from Paul Key, looking for Mustoe. Play on, says the referee. 2 appeals for handball. The referee turns down both of them. The ball back now with Stephen Pears. Simon Coleman, a former Mansfield player. Proctor can't get round Mclaren, and Foster's clearance is overhit. And an argument going on over 50 yards between Steve Foster at the back and Mark Steen up front for United. 2 former Luton players not seeing eye to eye on that occasion. Baird trying to get inside Mike Ford. He tried a shot, I think, but not much trouble there for Paul Key. Paul Key still managing some distance on his clearances despite the strong wind. Phillips, Simpson. Mowbray away. Stern challenging between Mike Ford and Ian Baird. Free kick given against Baird in favour of Oxford United. Phillips. Chip through, looking for Durnin. The ball wouldn't get that far. Good challenge from Smart, unfair. Free kick to Middlesbrough. Played back by Simon Coleman to Stephen Pears. Kerr. Good work from Slaven. 25 goals this season. Davenport. Foster tried to get it away. Mustoe and then Lewis do the business. The ball still back in the United half. Played forward by Mohan. Kerr. Slaven, now in a more orthodox right wing position. Terrific shot from fullback Gary Parkinson, but off target. Bernie Slaven, the chief hotshot for Middlesbrough at the moment. 25 goals this season. The only man anywhere near him is Alan Kernigan with only 6 goals. So Slaven's the man to watch. Simpson though for United, a very impressive scoring record himself. So has Mark Steen. But a great save from Stephen Pears. A very accomplished goalkeeper. Got down well to save there from Mark Steen, Stephen Pears. Mike Ford poleaxed by that header. Throw into Boro on the far side of the field. Proctor plays it forward, headed away by Phillips. Parkinson inside, Mustoe with a challenge on Brennan. Former Ipswich man gets it back to Parkinson. Foster steps in at the crucial moment, looking for Steen. Good work from Mowbray. The ball played back to Stephen Pears by Parkinson, rolled out to the other fullback, Mohan, and then played back by Simon Coleman for Pears to clear again. Ford played forward, looking for Steen. Durnin cut the back pass off. Moan, Davenport. Good challenge from Mustoe. Lewis goes forward. Splendid ball, looking for Durnin, but just the wrong side of him, and that's allowed Mohan to get back. Tell the danger. Tony Mowbray, who of course now without his long-time centre-half partner Gary Pallister, who was sold for £2.2 million to Manchester United. A lot of money, but Middlesbrough haven't really reaped the benefits of having that money. They've slipped down to 18th place in Division 2. But they do seem to have some quality names in their side, perhaps not gelling together as they should. Hong Kee for United. Forward from Key, picked up by Simpson. No, it's not. It's out for a throw in to Boro. 10 yards inside their own half. And going forward now, Steve Mclaren. Phillips inside to Lewis. The ball sticking in the centre of the pitch at the moment. Forward now for Steen. And that's a corner to United. Again, a signal for Steve Foster and Mike Ford to go forward. 2 men preparing to take this corner, and that's an unusual ploy. It's Mclaren. Plays it back to Phillips. Good cross in, cleared away though by Mowbray. And now Boro looking to break quickly. A brilliant challenge from Mustoe, another firm challenge from Steve Foster. Foster just slow to pick himself up there, rubbing his left shin. Back in action again. Mohan heads the ball vertically. Free kick for a foul by Mark Proctor, who's not too happy with the decision. Foul on Mclaren. Simpson. Trying to get round 2 defenders, but he can't do so. Wins the throw-in, nevertheless. Gets it back from Mclaren. Again back to Phillips. Waiting for the ball to settle. Durnin. Tried to chip it in for Steen. Kerr defending. Gets it back to Parkinson. Cleared away as far as Phillips. Simpson. Steen with his back to goal. Lewis wanted a chance there. Phillips still in possession. Mustoe, they're queuing up, but no one's prepared to have a shot. Still Mustoe. Played out into relative space for Gary Smart. Poor ball, cut out well by Davenport. Paul Key back in possession for United. 26 minutes gone. Oxford United 0, Middlesbrough 0. Steen looking for Simpson. Good work from Parkinson. A back pass which is well placed because Mclaren was going in. Pears. Not much of a run-up with his clearance. And that's an Oxford United throw-in. Key to Smart. Durnin's offside. Played forward by Coleman, one in the air by Baird, cleared away by Ford, but without looking too far, it sliced into the crowd. Good running from Mclaren. Steen. Boro getting back in numbers. Still Steen tries a curling effort with his left foot. That was similar to the chance he took with great aplomb at Brantford last Saturday. Not quite the same conditions though here at the Manor this afternoon. So a goal kick to Boro, to be taken of course by Stephen Pears, the keeper. Thumps it forward with his right foot, but it's straight at Simpson. Good turn. Keeps the ball on his left foot, cuts inside, plays it back to Lewis. Lewis to Smart. Good ball forward from Gary Smart. Lewis trying to get in, but the ball wouldn't run for him. And the ball bowled out by Pears to Parkinson. Again Ford taking the safe option. Ball cannoning between Mike Ford and Ian Baird. Some difficult work there for Simon Coleman. Another little tussle between Baird and Ford. The referee right on the spot. Free kick to United. Played forward by Phillips. Again, look at that, holding up in the air with the wind. Kerr. Straight out of play though by Phillips. Throw into Boro. Simpson. Hooked away by Kerr. Slaven gets it out. This is Proctor. Splendid ball asking for Davenport to chase, but it was overhit by Brennan. Mustoe. Good work from Robbie Mustoe. Lewis chips it forward, but Durnin had drop back. And Tony Mowbray with the option of coming forward, which he takes, which is pleasant to see. Many teams, of course, come to the Manor and will play back passes all afternoon. Ford, looking for Steen again. Steen with a chance. Peels that he's being held back. Durnin didn't get hold of that at all. John Durnin, 9 goals this season, back after suspension at Bradford on Saturday. Played very well at Valley Parade, in fact, but was limited with his goal-scoring chances by the defensive attentions of Lee Sinnott. Fortunately for United, chances fell elsewhere, and Robbie Mustoe and Mark Steen took 1 each. Slaven going forward. Key quickly off his line. He knows the danger of Bernie Slaven. Scored against Paul Key, of course, on his debut at Ayresome Park, 25th of November. Mclaren to Simpson. And again, Coleman with trouble with the wind. Ball still in play. Mclaren. Still Steve Mclaren. Playing extremely well. Still the ball though in play, and Simpson can't control it. Proctor thumps it away. Phillips for United gets the ball onto the deck, which is a sensible move. Good work from Mustoe. Simpson, Durnin, Robbie Mustoe again trying to get inside that penalty area. Slaven skips round Phillips, the ball still in play according to the referee. Proctor. Slaven. Davenport. In a tricky position there for Ian Baird, and Phillips caused Nicky Lewis to have to make a dangerous header in front of the boots of Steve Foster. Forward from Paul Key. Headed away by Parkinson. A chase for Mike Ford with Ian Baird at his heels. Throw into United. Steen. Simpson. Mustoe onside. Mohan should get there first, and he does, and gets it back to the goalkeeper, Steve Pears. Parkinson. Foster with the header. Phillips playing the ball through the middle, looking for Mustoe, headed away by Mohun. Phillips again. Durnin, challenged from behind by Mohun. The referee gives nothing. Simpson to Phillips. Now Durnin challenging with Pallister. Brennan gets the ball back to Steve Pears. 10 minutes to go before half-time. 0-0 here. Key out of goal against Baird. Collects well. Phillips. Cuts inside. Good one from Jimmy Phillips. Durnin is onside. At the other end, Baird is offside. Great run from Phillips. Free kick taken by Foster, looking for Steen. Mustoe. Durnin with a chance if he can get in. Parkinson will try and allow the ball to run out of play, which he does very well indeed. So another goal kick to Boro. Well, Middlesbrough are coached by Colin Todd, who's a former Oxford United player. If you remember, he helped guide United towards the Division 3 crown in the 1983 to 1984 season. He played 12 matches only, and it took him about 24 months to get his medal after he moved to Vancouver Whitecaps. But he certainly helped steady United in the vital few weeks before the end of the season. Baird running in. Davenport in there too. Gary Smart does well. A foul has been given, I think, against Ian Baird. The ball, however, is being taken from the 6-yard box, so it appears that Gary Smart's brilliant work in defence to win the goal kick has been noticed, and it's a goal kick to United. Simpson. Good work from Paul Simpson with a bit of room to manoeuvre now. Taking on Parkinson. Played in looking for Durnin, cleared away by Coleman. And now rain is mixed in with that wind. And it's at the back of Davenport as he comes forward. Proctor. Mowbray. Davenport. Proctor, good ball with the outside of his foot. Slaven. Now Baird. Good work though from Gary Smart. Read the run of Ian Baird very, very well. Colin Todd was in fact appointed as youth coach first at Ayresome Park in September of '86 and became assistant manager to Bruce Rioch a few months later. Both, of course, former Derby County players. Steen going forward. Now Durnin. Steen. Tried to shoot at the near post, which Pears wasn't ready for, but the keeper did extremely well to double back and hold the ball as well, which was quite difficult to do in the situation. Simpson. Coleman with the header. Mclaren coming through. Only Durnin in the area. Mustoe joining him, but Pears alert to the danger. And Davenport comes away. The former Forest and Manchester United player. Slaven. Played all his football in Scotland until he came to Middlesbrough. Brennan. Kerr to Proctor. Mowbray going out on the overlap on the far side of the field. Now Slaven, left-footed shot. Not too far away. Paul Key then with a goal kick for United. Moving towards the closing stages of the first half. About 4 minutes left. But the ball won't stick for him to take the goal kick at first. Does now. Again, it's held up in the wind. McLaren trying to challenge with Proctor. Phillips to Mike Ford. Ford, under pressure from Bernie Slaven, decides to get the ball back to Paul Key. Forward then from Key. Lewis. Durnin with the header. Played into Mustoe. Mustoe, Steen at the far post. And Mowbray calmly played the ball away for a corner. Simpson to take this corner. Being a left-footed player, you can expect an in-swinging flag kick. Played to the far post. Foster's there. Hits the post. Simpson again. Cuts inside well. Hits the back of Mohan. Smart gets it back to Paul Key. That's the closest United have come to scoring. I think Boro were expecting the ball to go wide. United thought it was going in, and in the end it split the difference and hit the foot of the post. Smart playing it through the middle, looking for Steen. Mustoe with a chance. Simpson out wide. Paul Simpson. A great chance created by the pressure of Mark Steen. Robbie Mustoe played the ball out wide where Simpson was in space. Simpson took it on well and struck it from 12 yards out. Paul Simpson, 1-0 Oxford United. Less than 2 minutes now before the half-time interval. And Paul Simpson puts United 1-0 up. Durnin for United now. The goalkeeper was off his line. Durnin saw that, but the shot actually came rather too late. And in fact, John Durnin may well fancy taking the opportunity to bag a goal or two this afternoon, because that means that Paul Simpson has joined him on 9 goals. Steen now has 8, Durnin has 9, although John Durnin hasn't scored for a while. John Durnin, in fact, hasn't found a target since November, so a personal goal drought to end for him. Steen. John Durnin. Simpson howling for the ball on the far side of the field. A great ball from Durnin. Simpson picks it up. 3 men waiting in the area. One of them's Durnin, one of them's Steen. Lewis was the other man forward. Smart. Phillips. Got himself in a bit of trouble, Jimmy Phillips. Now Boro come forward. Slaven. Foster takes the sensible option on that occasion, because Baird was pressing forward with only Robbie Mustoe covering. The referee first look at his watch. We move towards injury time in the first half. Oxford United could have scored after just 5 minutes. Mark Steen missing a golden opportunity from 4 yards out. 5 minutes before half-time, Steve Foster struck the post with a header. But then, less than 2 minutes before the break, Mustoe found Paul Simpson. Simpson took the ball on. slammed it past Steve Pears, and the score, Oxford United 1, Middlesbrough 0, still remains. It's only what the referee wishes to add on for stoppages in the first half. Baird running forward, it struck the heel of Steve Foster. Lewis to Mustoe. Mclaren wants the ball, Durning's quite happy to give chase. Mowbray was rather fortunate on that occasion. Baird, a good header, finds Slaven. Proctor. Brennans made a run through the centre. The ball though goes out to the far side, picked up by Kerr. Headed away by Foster. Good challenge by Mclaren. Baird though gets it back to Brennan, and a free kick awarded to Boro. Deep into injury time we are now. 5 men in the United wall, 4 men behind the ball for Boro. Number 6 is Mark Proctor, number 10 Mark Brennan. Also there is Gary Parkinson wearing number 2. He strikes it, but is charged down well by Mickey Lewis, and that's the final action of the first half. The goal coming 2 minutes before half-time for Paul Simpson, his 9th goal of the season. Good work from Steen and Mustoe. Chances limited for Boro, 2 good chances other than the goal to Oxford United. The score though at half-time, Oxford United 1, Middlesbrough 0. Second half underway. Kerr plays the ball to Baird, the former Portsmouth and Leeds player. It's headed away by Ford for United. Mclaren had a good game in the first half, and a good challenge there on Paul Kerr. Now Durning going forward for United. Good challenge from Lewis. Tony Mowbray. Proctor to Parkinson. Comes off Paul Simpson, the scorer of United's goal. Throw-in taken quickly. Phillips out for a throw into Boro. Parkinson. Great challenge from Phillips. Lewis looking for Mustoe, but it's cut out by Nicky Mohan. A late challenge by Mickey Lewis on Mark Brennan. Referee having a word with him. Peter Folks on Mickey Lewis. Not too impressed, but Lewis escapes the booking. And Lewis does well to block that shot from Gary Parkinson. Corner to Boro, conceded by Steve Mclaren. Played in by Kerr, headed away by Mustoe. Brennan with a shot. Durning challenging, does well. The United players now have to reassess the pace of their passes. And it's Boro's turn to play against the wind. And United now with the wind at their backs. Extremely long clearance from Paul Key. A foul though against Mark Steen, backing in on Parkinson. Mohan tries to get it through to Davenport, has another chance. Here's Coleman. Floodlights are on as Phillips finds Simpson. Tries a cheeky back heel, didn't quite work out. Slaven. Proctor. Offside against Mark Steen, quite correct. The linesman, Mr. Cox, raised his flag immediately, and it's a free kick to Middlesbrough. Steen now for United. The rain again comes down on the Manor, and it's at United's backs. But it's Middlesbrough doing most of the football playing at the moment. Lewis, Simpson, Steen again offside. The referee says play on. Davenport trying to turn on Smart, gets it back to Slaven. Proctor gets in the cross, Porky down to gather very well indeed. Danger away as far as Oxford United are concerned. Three men offside for United that time. Simpson, Durnan and Steen. Bumped up skyward by Ford. McLaren does well for United. Durnin trying to turn. Has a chance now to run at the Boro defence. Mustoe out on the far side of the field. Faced by Mohan. Good work from the Boro left back. Paul Key looking to pump the ball forward. The United fans concerned that their strikers don't get caught offside. This time they don't. Headed away by Coleman. Smart, a good header for Mustoe. A foul by Mohan on Robbie Mustoe. Free kick then to United. McLaren wants to take this one. Foster's up there. Mike Ford's up in support. Poor header from Baird. Simpson appeals for handball, turned down. Simpson, it took a deflection, but not too much trouble for Steve Pears. I mentioned that in 17 matches between United and Boro, United have only won 4 games. Middlesbrough have won 9. So United have some catching up to do as far as the record books are concerned. Free kick there against McLaren. Ball played forward by Mowbray, headed away by Foster. Collected by Steen, and now it's Simpson. Steen with a chance to run a great ball from Paul Simpson. Smart trying to offer some support. Mark Steen can only win the throw-in. Here is Steen again. Gary Smart. Lewis with a good header, but it's still Boro in possession, and Paul Kerr The arrival of the rain and the wind has made it very chilly. Durnin going forward for United. The referee allows play to go on. Foster along the ground, collected by Proctor. Davenport. Wouldn't fall to Kerr, but he wins the corner. Proctor with the corner. Good header from Durnin, important touch. Good work from Kerr. The referee penalises Lewis for a free kick outside the area. A foul on Paul Kerr. A dangerous situation. The rain subsiding here at the Manor. And that's 6 men this time in the United wall. Jimmy Phillips protecting one of the posts. Now moves up to avoid Ian Baird standing too close to Paul Key. Boro trying to work some tricky free kicks, don't seem to be too aware of what they're doing. Foster clears that one, offside against Slaven, and I think perhaps against Mohan as well on the far side. Boro about to make a substitution. Peter Davenport, who's been rather quiet, you'd say, so far in the match, and Stuart Ripley comes on for Middlesbrough and takes up a role in the centre of attack for the moment, wearing number 12, Stuart Ripley. He's a former England youth player, had a couple of spells on loan at Bolton, and he's now, of course, an England under-21 player. Slaven pressing himself for Scottish honours. Good challenge by Foster on the substitute. Tricky one for Key, chooses to punch. Durnin did well to get back into defence. And a nice ricochet for Paul Simpson if he can keep it in. The linesman says that he can't. The referee chooses to discuss this one out with the linesman, and the throw-in is given to Oxford United. Durnin, Mustoe going forward through the middle. Durnin tries a shot. A brilliant attempt from John Durnin. Always worth an effort from such long range, and Stephen Kerr seems prone to coming off his line rather too much, and inches wide there from John Durnin. Back pass this time from Mclaren towards Paul Key. 12.5 minutes into the second half, and we see the two United substitutes, Philip Heath and David Penny, warming up. Mustoe with a chance. Keeper's off his line again. Just wide from Robbie Mustoe. Middlesbrough seem to be causing themselves problems at the moment. Foster struggled with that one. So did Mustoe, and it's a throw-in to Boro. Slaven challenged by Lewis well. Foster picked out Durnin well. Now Mclaren. Slaven unhappy with the decision of the referee. And the referee unhappy with Slaven's comments. Gary Smart now for United. Flicked on by Steen, Durnin wasn't ready. Cleared away by Mowbray to Ripley. Poor work though from Ripley, and Mclaren gets it back to Phillips. Scooped up in the air though from Phillips. This time Mclaren plays the ball, perhaps he should have played earlier to Simpson. Now Phillips. Ripley comes in, and it's a throw into United. Forward looking for Durnin. That's just out of play from Parkinson. Phillips. Steen controls well, looking for Durnin now. McLaren back. Perhaps able to get a cross in. Phillips chips it forward. McLaren to Durnin. And composure shown at the back from Mark Brennans. Battles well. Durnin now with a chance to run forward. Simpson in support. Steen, the only man in the area at the moment. That's a corner. Came off Tony Mowbray. Simpson with the corner. Played to the far post, headed away as far as Lewis. And that was Mowbray who got the final touch. Lewis only 2 goals in his career. One came for United last month at Watford, the winning goal in that match. Mickey Lewis, who celebrates his birthday tomorrow. Very close to scoring a second goal for United. Forward, played in looking for Mustoe, appeals for a free kick or a penalty the other way. Steen can't get to the ball on that occasion. Ripley now for Boro. Combination of a miss-hit and the wind, I would imagine he would put it down to. Nevertheless, it's a throw-in which has gone to United. Durnin. Smart plays it through, looking for Mclaren. A good header though from Brennan. Lewis. Mustoe. Free kick given, I believe. And the referee wants to have a few words with Nicky Mohan. Free kick to be taken by Steve Mclaren. Chipped in, looking for Foster, I imagine, but Mowbray clears away. Good work by Foster, but it's only allowed Boro to come through in the shape of Slaven, but Lewis stretches out a leg, gets it back to Smart. Smart pumps the ball through. Important header from Mohan. Slaven playing on the left flank now after the substitution of Peter Davenport. Parkinson for Boro. Kerr. Well collected by Paul Key, who bowls it out to Phillips for United. Simpson. Played in early, looking for Steen, collected well by Pears. It's end-to-end football just for the moment. Bernie Slaven now on the far side of the field, trying to take on Smart. Plays it through to Ripley. Great challenge from Foster. Throw into Boro. Played in, looking for Baird, headed away by Ford. The flag, however, is up on the far side of the field, and that will be a free kick to Oxford United. Paul Key, United keeper, spots the ball up, takes a few steps back. 65 minutes gone in this game. Oxford United 1, Middlesbrough 0. Slaven. Handball against Mustoe. Key's come for this one. He's lost it. Cleared away by Mustoe. Now Simpson. Nice trickery from Paul Simpson. Superb ball, Durnin trying to get in behind Brennan. Brennan's quick. Durnin though battles well. McLaren coming through on the inside. Steen up there too. And that's overhead. I think it was Mohan, or perhaps back Simon Coleman, who put the ball over the head of his own keeper, Steve Pears, and in fact it could have been rather more serious than a corner. Paul Simpson with the corner for United. Again, Steve Foster and Mike Ford are up there. Jimmy Phillips also lurking on the edge of the area. As the ball's played in, and that hit the bar. Well, you may remember about a year ago against Crystal Palace, David Bardsley scored a goal from a corner from that side of the ground. Paul Simpson with an in-swinger wasn't too far away from getting his second in a most unorthodox fashion. Mohan. Good challenge from McLaren. Steen again asked to run. Coleman back there. It's out for a goal kick. And it's played away by Pears. Pears again with the clearance, Lewis with the header. Forward by Mowbray. McLaren for United. Now Kerr. Misplaced, Boro get another chance to clear it away. They can't do so. Durnin again. Mowbray holds Boro together in defence. And a foul by Ripley on Jimmy Phillips. Ball played forward by Ford. Mustoe with a chance. Ran too far for him. Durnin! 2-0! Well, John Durnin hasn't scored a goal since November in a Zenith Cup match against Luton Town. The ball nearly fell kindly for Robbie Mustoe to have a shot, but Mustoe, again their provider, slipped it inside for John Durnin. And now 10 goals this season for the Scouser. Feels he's got something to prove. But he's doing that in the best way possible at the moment. Oxford United 2, Middlesbrough 0. And this is a show that United wanted to give their supporters here at the Manor. Phillips, throw into Boro. "20 minutes now to go in this game. And again the decision goes in United's favour. Says Lewis. Enough for Boro to earn a free kick. United will be keen to keep this one out. They've thrown away 2-goal leads with less than 20 minutes to play before, so they'll be on their guard throughout the dying stages of this match. Paul Key now prepares to take the goal kick. Not happy with where it's spotted up, so has another chance. Foster. Nearly a chance for Steve to get in again. Ripley does well to get it back to Parkinson. Played forward looking for Durnin. Mustoe, good work from Mustoe. Another good challenge, but this time Boro can get it back. Coleman to repair. Onside, he did well to keep onside Mark Steen. Mowbray is a very accomplished defender. And gets it back to Steve Pears. Simpson trying to get in for his second. Parkinson gets it back to Pears once more. Not a good way to get back to action for Middlesbrough. Their last match was a fortnight ago when they managed a 2-2 draw at Bournemouth. An exciting finish there. Offside against Stuart Ripley. Boro in fact went 2-1 up at Bournemouth with only 2 minutes to go, but within seconds of the finish, Bournemouth equalised. It was Tony Mowbray and Bernie Slade were the scorers down there at Dean Court, and the referee there took the unusual step of taking the players off for 3 minutes because of torrential rain. Not quite torrential rain here at the Manor, but certainly difficult conditions. And United have done well to bag 2 goals out of this one. United can in fact realistically move up to 9th place with a victory. That's always assuming results don't go as they should for Port Vale and for Ipswich Town. Port Vale at home to Plymouth Argyle, and Ipswich have a difficult trip to Oldham. Theoretically, United could go level on points with Newcastle. Newcastle go to Sheffield United this afternoon. They're in 8th place, but their goal difference is far superior to that of Oxford. Lewis can't get there, but Phillips can. Durning's onside, but Phillips still going forward. Perhaps Phillips should have looked to free Durning rather than Steen on that occasion, but that way it goes. Boro now attack themselves, looking for Baird. Phillips back in defence, forward to Steen, who quite correctly is flagged offside. Free kick taken by Mowbray. Forward clears it away. Coleman with the header. Simpson for Oxford. Durning calling for it. Only 4 men up for United. Simpson chooses to go outside the defender, who is Mark Proctor. Phillips gets it back from Mclaren. Mustoe calling for the ball now. Now Durning trying to get in. See Mclaren and Durning going for the same ball. Phillips. Steen. Steen with a chance. Mustoe now for Oxford. Quite complacent football. Probably the wrong word, more comfortable football for Oxford United at the moment. Phillips, Steen being held off, looking to get a turn and a shot in. Phillips does get a shot in, and players can only carry away. Referee says to Paul Simpson to get on with it. Paul Simpson now with the corner for United. Ford. Durning's there, he's onside, but he couldn't get a hold of it. Durning was onside again that time. I don't think the linesman was prepared to take a decision on that. Too close for comfort though for Middlesbrough. Proctor. Baird. Now Slaven. It appears that United will now avoid the double being done against them. West Brom, of course, managed that 2 weeks ago. United inflicted that punishment on Newcastle United. Baird going forward. Smart trying to get in a challenge and does so well and gets it back to Paul Key. 12 minutes to go. And United now looking very comfortable with their 2-0 lead. Throw into United. Simpson, Durning, Steen. And the ball played nonchalantly back to Steve Pears by Gary Parkinson. Forward by Parkinson. McLaren's header took it away from Phillips. Ripley, inside well to Kerr. Slaven calling for it on the far side. An important touch from Gary Smart. The United players were appealing for the goal kick, which was quite obviously the wrong decision to give. The referee has given the correct decision. It's a corner to Boro. 11 minutes still to play. Paul Keane loses it, and it's a massive scramble in the area, and United eventually get it away. Parkinson came off Foster, chipped in by Brennan, headed away by Ford. Baird does well, gets it out, and the shot comes rifling in from Mark Proctor. And wide. But nearly a lifeline there for Middlesbrough. Paul Key misjudging that corner kick. Steen with the header, Slaven. Good work from Durnin, but the referee has given a free kick to Middlesbrough. Headed away by Ford. Parkinson. Ripley. Good challenge by Ford again. Foul by McLaren on Brennan. What a goal. Mark Brennan, a terrific strike. Well, Middlesbrough have been messing about with their free kicks throughout this game. And then with 10 minutes left, perhaps not even that, maybe 8.5 minutes left. Brennan with a terrific strike. United will want to get back into this game quickly. Certainly that ball seems to stay in play. The linesmen are quick to give the throw in favour of Middlesbrough. Offside. Offside, flags up, and the goal doesn't stand. Well, awful memories coming back, I imagine, for the United fans who saw the game here against Ipswich Town, when United were 2-0 up. Ipswich scored with about 8 minutes left to make it 2-1, and then an awful error involving linesman, referee, and a couple of United defenders led to a late equalising goal from Ipswich Town. United can well do without that, although Middlesbrough would welcome a point rather than nothing. Throw into United. If nothing else, though, it's added spice to the closing stages of this game. Gary Smart in no hurry to take the throw in. United, though, in fact, will be ruining missed chances at the moment. Lewis, McLaren, Simpson, played it in, looking for Durnin. Mowbray, though, again marshalling the defence very, very well. 6.5 minutes left. Simpson leaves it to Phillips. Durnin now going forward. Mustoe. Lewis to Mclaren. Simpson the only option. Brilliant ball from Mclaren to Simpson. Durnin's standing on the line. Steve! Second golden opportunity wasted by Mark Steen. Phillips to Simpson. Good turn by Simpson and certainly a foul by Stuart Ripley. Gary Smart, Mustoe, Steen. Smart with a chance to cross the ball in. He does so well. Mustoe. Gary Smart. Chance for a shot. Well collected by Steve Mclaren. He knows he has to kick it out early, but it required a better clearance than that. Mclaren. Goal kick's the only thing given. And that seems quite a ludicrous decision. Goal kick taken. Mickey Lewis, nothing angers him more than the thought of giving away a lead. He's worked tirelessly this afternoon. Steen. Gary Smart, who's had a good afternoon himself. Mustoe. Not too far away. What's good for United is the ball is being kept in the Middlesbrough half of the field. Three and a half minutes left. 2-1 to United. Offside against Durnin. Baird, good challenge from Lewis. Steen thumped forward and it's offside this time at the other end against Stuart Ripley. Time running out for Boro. No offside this time, and Steen racing through. Surely, Mark Steen. This time it counts. No, well, what happened there? The flag didn't seem to go up. The referee, though, very firm in the decision that the goal would not stand. So 3 times Mark Steen has been unlucky. Just over 2 minutes left. Steen, Durnin. That counts. What a goal by John Durnin. the goal counts for Oxford United. It's brought great relief all around the ground. Good header from Mclaren. A minute left. Steen, Lewis, Durnin. Tricky clearance there from Ripley, finds none. Mustoe manages to get the ball back to full key. Well, a very, very lively last 10 minutes. It's given the fans something to talk about. And an entertaining thought for the fans leaving the ground, and certainly a good enticement for them to come back when Leeds United visit the Manor. That's on March the 10th. United, in the meantime, have two tricky away trips to Hull and Bournemouth, but a very entertaining second half. United, of course, 1-0 up at half-time through Paul Simpson. Two second-half goals from John Durnin, and a terrific effort from Middlesbrough's Mark Brennan. An exciting second half. The final score, Oxford United 3, Middlesbrough 1.